Welcome to the Gear Slum, your one-stop shop for all things guitar culture nonsense. I'm Aaron.
I'm Phil.
We slum it hard so you don't have to.
Phil, we're gonna let you talk about your gig you have coming up at some point.
Oh man. Okay, now it's over.
But
yeah.
Yeah. But I went to a gig. Oh, is Aaron still with us? Okay, how familiar are you guys with a certain band known as St. Vincent?
I know that the band is and first talented, second attractive woman. That's what I know.
The band is not a woman, but she is the lead singer, and some people call her Annie St. Vincent, but her name's Annie Clark. Annie. It might be Annie. No, it's Annie something else. But
Ooh,
yes,
that's a great last name. Annie something else.
Ain't she something else?
It's Annie Given Sunday.
Oh, it is Annie Clark. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it says she is known professionally as St. Vincent, so maybe that is
Thank
her
you.
persona.
So yeah, she's like one of those whoa.
Like she probably has different bands that tour with her or something, maybe. But at any rate, it was really good.
So she used to play with Sufjan Stevens, I think.
Oh wow.
And
that
then
sounds about right.
And then so she kind of started off
Nerd cred.
as like a solo acoustic kind of thing.
Okay.
And she was called St. Vincent, and I think she gradually like kind of grew more to like a full band scenario. So it's like, you go see David Bowie, it's like not just David Bowie,
like
but he has a band.
James Taylor.
Yeah, or anyone who goes by their own name but has a band.
Like Andy Griffith.
Yeah, like David Byrne.
Yeah. In fact, that's weird that you say that because that was the first one that came to mind. Because I saw him a couple years ago too, and it was also
they
a
actually
show.
they do
Their
stuff
styles-
together.
Yeah.
Or I think they've done
stylistically,
tours
they're
together
pretty
maybe.
similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really good. And it's funny because I'm not like that familiar with her music, but the times I have listened to her music, it doesn't like grab me right away. And my friend who, my musical Sherpa friend, he mentioned multiple times throughout the show that like, man, this sounds so much better than it does on the record.
Huh.
So, they were arranged more for, well, I think she uses a lot of synths.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
like, I think some of her stuff sounds a lot like EDM type music.
But she has a signature guitar, which is
But with a band, yeah, and she plays guitar the whole time.
I have a feeling
And
people are going to be really upset about that description, but I
Oh,
have no
probably
reason to
so.
believe
But
it's
I'm
not
saying
true.
from a very uneducated point of view.
Sure,
Like
yeah.
you would listen to her music and not think of it as like
Guitar
guitar-driven
rock, yeah.
music. But yes, her guitar, and she had a couple different guitars that she played of her signature model, and her
Doing the deal.
guitar tone, and there was like a lead guitarist as well, but they kind of shared the load, which was kind of cool. I was half expecting it to just be like she was rhythm and he was lead or something like that. But
yeah.
they kind of shared a lot of the lead stuff.
She
So
does a
similar
lot of
to-
like really interesting stuff when she plays.
Yeah,
so similar to like that's how Prince does it. I think did it.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, and it's partially like because he's singing half the time and a lot. I mean, Prince, I don't think she's like in the same stratosphere as Prince.
No,
as far as
but
like,
I just
I mean,
mean-
do you think
whatever.
do you think she ever had like a 16-year-old girlfriend, or was that just Prince?
Maybe when she was,
and
when
Jerry
she was
Seinfeld.
16.
Oh yeah, maybe.
She
And
she
Jerry
could have had
Seinfeld.
a
Nice.
16-year-old girlfriend.
Good
I did.
Oh, did you guys see the news about R. Kelly?
Uh-oh.
Convicted
Serious? Of
Yeah.
what?
of like sex
Like
trafficking
taxation?
and
Oh.
no, like all the stuff that he was being
Yikes,
accused
the
of.
stuff that he should be
He
convicted
actually
for,
was, I believe,
That doesn't
convicted. Maybe
happen
just
often.
indicted.
right? I mean, that'd be
doesn't
very
seem
different
to.
if he's just indicted. Oh, it's pronounced indicted, by the way.
R. Kelly is found guilty and faces life in prison for racketeering and sex trafficking.
I'm a little upset you didn't laugh at my indicted joke, Aaron.
I liked it.
Per our earlier conversation.
I heard it and I liked it, but
It was a callback.
it was
It
good.
occurred to me the second you were saying that joke that Aaron's acting like this is brand new news, but everyone else listening to this episode is going to hear it 2 weeks from now.
But it is like this is like just in the last hour or two.
Yeah, it happened like in a few hours ago.
Yikes. That's awesome. Well,
It's
I
cool.
mean, like, I don't know. It's
Yeah, I
like
mean, it's-
something.
he's
It's
away.
like it's a move in the direction of like somebody actually having consequences for the horrible things they did.
Yeah.
That's good.
Jeez.
Oh, his Wikipedia has now changed to Robert Sylvester Kelly is an American singer, songwriter, record producer, and convicted sex offender.
Yikes.
Nice.
What were we just
Um,
talking about though?
That part's not nice.
We were talking about
Saint
St.
Vincent.
Vincent
Oh yeah.
and Prince.
Oh, like both of their guitar tones
Talking about
were, like,
16-year-old girlfriends.
both their guitar tones were really like dirty and lo-fi for a lot of it too.
Yeah.
Which also I think doesn't like accurately reflect what's on the record, but it makes for a better, like, it was actually cool. Like, it was a good adaptation of her music because it made for a better
I wonder if a
performance,
lot of the like things that are synthy on the record are actually like fuzzed guitar or like synth guitar
It could be,
through
yeah.
synth pedals and stuff.
like, I'm so unfamiliar with it that I'm not in
Yeah.
a position to talk about it. But yeah, it was one of those shows that I was just like very pleasantly surprised with. Oh, and she had like 3 or 4 backup singers that were all awesome.
Very cool.
So years ago, I heard a Song Exploder episode with her.
Oh, okay.
I think it must have been right around the time when she got her signature guitar. But
Like, that's why
It
you
was-
had heard of her or whatever.
I think I had, yes, that I was like, I don't know any of this music, but it was a good listen.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
That's a cool podcast. I
Like-
like that guy, Rishi Hirway.
Richie Way. I don't understand how the syllables, like what are the words and what
His
are
first
the
name is
pauses?
Rishi Kesh, and his last name is Hirway.
Okay, but he doesn't say
The way they
Kesh.
say it, though, is Rishi Kesher way.
Yeah. Rishi Way.
Yes.
So it's like, is it?
Oh, Rishi Kesher way.
I only
Rishi Kesh
know
Hirway.
because he also did the podcast West Wing Weekly with what's that dude's name? The dude from Josh Molina from the West Wing and other Sorkin
Okay.
projects. I mean, they call him Rishi on that.
Mr.
So he says
Josh Molina, Mr.
he
Josh,
says
Josh
his
Molina.
name's Rishi Hirway. So I was like, oh, Hirway is the last name.
Mr.
means-
Hirway.
Rishikesh is the first name.
Do you think it's like Sarah Michelle Gellar?
I do not.
Is that like-
I think it's like Jonathan,
Okay.
and sometimes it's
Maybe-
just John.
Maybe you're wrong.
You know, like sometimes it's Jonathan, sometimes it's just John.
I do know that, Aaron.
But John, it's not like John, not John Nathan, like 2 names, just 1 name. Not like John
But Billy
Mark.
Joe.
So you're saying Sarah Michelle is not a single name that is just shortened to Sarah
Yes,
for convenience.
I'm saying that.
That is what, that's what he's saying.
Sarah
Sarah.
Michelle Gellar. right? Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Shell Guller.
I like that.
Phil, tell us about your show in the past
Jenna.
tense.
Jenna, for love.
For love you.
Jenna, yeah, for love you.
Jenna
Did.
Furla View It.
View it.
Jenna Furla View It. You know, her middle name's Furla. Jenna Furla.
Her parents gave her the middle name Furla, and she's like,
Furla.
"Yeah, if I'm gonna make it in this business, I need to keep my middle name."
Well,
Furla.
I have to keep the pronunciation, but I need to spell it in a more acceptable way.
Oh,
You need to have broader appeal
Yes.
here, but
Oh yeah, that's actually smart.
that actually makes a lot of sense. I think we figured this one out.
it's
We
like how
solved it.
Furla.
it's like how Charlie Sheen
Yes,
changed
yes.
his name from Estevez.
Yep.
Yeah, except it's
Yeah.
like, why would you change your name? Your dad's like super famous.
Because
Yeah.
he was very, like, he was not on good terms with his dad at the time.
Yeah.
He's
And
like,
it was kinda
I'm
like a middle
gonna
finger.
Make it on my
So, like, as a
own.
person, he didn't want to have his name, but as an actor, he did, or something.
So I imagine it went a lot like this. He's like, my name's Charlie Sheen. It's actually Carlos Estevez, but my dad, Emilio Estevez, we don't get along, so I changed to Charlie Sheen. So don't let that influence you,
But
whether
I
or not
got
you hire
all
me.
of his talent and his looks.
Wait, his dad isn't Emilio Estevez. His brother.
No, I
is.
mean his dad is.
Martin Sheen.
No. Here's the thing.
Yes.
Martin Sheen already had the fake name.
But
Yes.
is that how it was?
Yeah,
Yes.
because Martin. So Charlie Sheen actually kept his dad's stage name.
Yes.
Oh
And
yeah. Okay, so he
Emilio
was
Estevez
okay. So Martin
kept
Sheen.
his real name.
Martin Sheen was really the one who decided.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Martin
don't want
Estevez.
I don't want to sound too ethnic, so I got to change my name.
Which, I mean, like,
Those were the
how old
days.
is he?
He's probably like close to
Yes.
80. In his 70s, I'm gonna say he's 76.
Yeah. See, like, that was like you couldn't make it.
81. He's 81.
I know. I had it pulled up. You're supposed to guess.
I'm guessing.
So,
Is he 81?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
That was a guess. That was my second guess, but it was still a guess.
So, you two are familiar with the show Chips, are you not?
Yeah. California
there's-
Highway Patrol.
Yep.
There's two protagonists in this show. What are their names? Something and Punch. What's the other guy's name?
Yeah. I can't think of it.
Dano. Oh no,
No.
that's not. That's.
But it's the white
Hawaii
guy, right?
Yeah.
It's the white guy, and then it's Punch, and
Five-O. Ponch
the
for
studio.
real?
Listen, the studio, when they're like, this actor, this is the guy, he's got to be the guy, and they're like, yeah, but he looks too Mexican, and they're like,
They're
well,
like, yeah, guys. Guess
that-
what?
yeah,
he is.
he is, and they're like, yeah, that's not gonna fly. Let's tell people he's Italian, and so his name is his character name is Poncherelli,
Poncherello.
and he goes by Ponch for short because they wanted to trick audiences into, yeah, he's Italian. He's just a dark-skinned Italian dude, because they thought
Yikes.
Mexican's not going to fly.
Also, Ponch is not like super Italian.
No, it was a nickname
No.
for.
I know, but like they're trying to trick people, but like in the weakest way possible.
Yeah,
Because
they
they're
chose
like, oh, yeah,
a
this
bad-
guy's name is Ponch. You're like,
They
oh,
should have named
that's
him like Tony.
so what? He's like
Meatball
Italian or something.
Tony Meatball.
His name is Ponch.
Plus,
He must
Ponch
be
just makes it sound
Italian.
like it was a nickname from high school, and he was kind of chubby or something.
Yeah. That's really his name, Ponch. What
It's
is
his
this
nickname.
show?
Chips.
Also, it's like set in California, so like it makes way more sense that he's Mexican than Italian.
Yeah, dude.
John Baker is the other guy. Punch and John Baker.
The most boring name in history.
John.
Officer John.
Yes.
Wow,
Punch
I've never
and
seen
John.
that. I've never seen that show. I'm familiar with it. Did you guys watch the Dax Shepard version of it?
Yes.
The movie. Was it any
Yes. No, I mean it has its moments,
good? Yeah.
but it was kind of Dax Shepard's like labor of love. Like he put his heart and soul into it and was like, oh my gosh, like he was hoping that it was going to be like this massive hit, and it was
Yeah.
not.
It was like 10 years too late, I think, because like in the early mid 2000s, a lot of that stuff, like you had like Dukes of Hazzard.
That's true.
21 Jump Street came out. Like it was like a big thing with shows from the 70s turning into
Yeah, but
movies.
Dax was like, I really want to do this, not because I want to hit that same thing that was happening before, but it was a property that people were familiar with, and he wanted to just have an excuse to do a bunch of motorcycle stunts and get paid for it.
Motorcycle stunts. So he
'Cause
went
that's
Tom Cruise on it.
Yes.
This is his Mission Impossible,
Yeah, yes. But there's a scene,
which is also a TV show, so it's not too far
full
off.
circle.
Here's a question for you guys.
Okay.
Have we kind of collectively grown tired of Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell?
Yeah.
I feel like for a while they were kind of America's sweethearts.
I'm kind of close, but I have not.
Have
yet.
you watched Family Game Fight? Because if not, that'll probably do it for you.
No,
Ugh.
I mean, they seem perfectly charming. They're like those people who
Yeah,
are like
but,
super rich, and they still want you to think they haven't changed, but they've definitely changed.
Yeah, like Ellen is the perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Like, she was very likable at one point, but then at a certain when you just are surrounded by people who love you all the time, it kind of warps your whole sense of reality.
I've never listened to their podcast though, so I don't know if
It's
that would
pretty
change
good,
it.
but part of the reason, I don't know that they don't really have a
It's not
podcast together.
Oh,
Dax has a podcast with their nanny,
Oh, that always ends well.
which is good.
It's
It seems like that's not. I mean, if it's problematic in any way, it's not that way that you're thinking. It's more just that, like, I don't know. They're kind of just.
No, I'm not.
Dax has probably gotten kind of full of himself and stuff.
okay, but
It's like
it
a
is,
long form interview show, though, right?
yes.
He is
But
like
it
a
is
very.
weird.
He is like a. Go ahead.
Well, the thing that is weird that I stopped thinking about a long time ago, but now that you're bringing it up, it's very, very strange. She's like the nanny assistant, and he says like, you're one of my best friends, like all the time.
Mhm.
But then
Yeah.
Kristen Bell will call her her best friend also.
Mhm.
And so she's their paid employee, but also their best friend. And here's the part that Aaron, you said that sounds.
But that's
problematic.
because they're rich.
Okay, right. But then every episode, he ends the episode saying, "I love you, Monica," and she says, "I love you too."
Uh-huh.
Like that's.
Yeah, but that's because they're like freaking rich hippies, you know.
I mean, we
I
say
know,
thanks for
it's just-
friendship, and I don't mean that either.
and plus, I think when he's like super open with his emotions, partially because of having gone through rehab and everything like that, so he's kind of like
Yes,
has
that's
no
part of
more
what makes it
facade
good.
or whatever.
Her
Yes.
name's Monica.
Yes, but I think that kind of comes out of the same, you know.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that's true.
guess.
Yeah,
To say I love you, to be more open with your emotions than society would lead
Yeah,
you
I know
to
in
think you
your
should be
in
or
your
whatever.
era, Phil, that was frowned upon. But
Yeah, back in your era when we weren't even allowed to have Mexican cops on TV,
yeah,
we had to have Italians.
Punch.
I mean, it's kind of cool for Italians because I bet like 20 years before that they wouldn't have even
Exactly.
wanted to have an Italian cop on a TV show, right?
Exactly. Yes.
It's something.
It's like those dirty Irish
Look how
and
far
those
we've
dirty
come.
Italians. Yeah.
It's like in The Departed. He says like 20 years after an Irishman couldn't get a job, and we had the White House. Because he's talking about John F. Kennedy, who was Irish.
And Catholic.
And Catholic. Irish Catholic, even.
Freaking Catholic.
Yeah.
Was Frank Sinatra Italian, or did he just pretend to be Italian?
I think he was Italian.
Speaking of people who were like awful and never had any consequences for their actions,
Yeah, dude.
he falls into that category.
Okay. Now I definitely have a fun tangent for Frank Sinatra. But do we want to play a game before this episode is over?
Yeah, I want to play one right now.
Okay, because I'm G to G.
His father's name was Antonino Martino Sinatra.
Dude.
His mother's name was Natalina
So
Garaventa.
basically, Tony Meatball Sinatra is what you're saying.
Antonino Martino
Speaking
Sinatra.
of which, how about freaking speaking of not wanting to have an Italian in your show, how about that? Did you guys see the announcement about the new movie with Chris Pratt?
No.
Yes. Oh, Aaron, you don't know this?
No.
Oh, tell him,
Okay.
Cole. Tell him.
Okay.
I thought you were going to talk
Okay.
about the Many Saints of Newark.
No.
Okay.
Better than
let's
that.
see here.
Is it better than Ezra?
Yes.
R.I.P.
It is. Okay.
Oh, I finally heard the moth joke.
Well, how should we frame
Right.
this? Should we tell him what the movie is and then he can guess what the
Cole,
other people
he's
are?
gonna ruin it. You're gonna say it, and he's gonna go, "Oh yeah, I heard that."
I swear I haven't heard anything about Chris Pratt.
Okay. Think about one of the greatest video game movies ever.
Is it Super Mario Brothers?
Yes.
Yes.
No way.
And freaking Chris Pratt is playing Mario.
Well, who was it in the first one? It was what's that dude's name?
He's the dude from
John
Who Framed
Leguizamo?
No.
No.
Yes, but he's Luigi. Who Framed
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Hook also.
Hook. Yes. Shmee.
Yeah,
Smee.
Smee.
Shmee.
Yeah. What is his
Shmee?
name?
Smee.
He has a
It's not
crazy
Shmee.
name,
It's not
but
like freaking. it's
a
not
lot of
cream
people
cheese
a lot
on
of
your
people say
bagels.
Shmee, but it's actually Smee.
Exactly.
His name is he's like very British though. Bob Hoskins.
What a weird name.
Bob Hoskins was Mario.
Yes.
Okay,
It's actually
so now you have
Bob
to guess.
Boskins. Bob Boskins.
Okay, you're gonna love the casting.
Yeah.
Now, okay,
Yeah,
so there
Aaron,
is a
Aaron,
Wait,
it gets
Crisp.
there is
Crisp.
Peach.
Did you say Chris Pratt?
Yes.
Yes,
Chris
he did.
Pratt.
Okay, you haven't looked it up, right? You
I've
didn't
not looked
Google
it up.
right?
I did not.
Okay, tell him to
Okay,
guess.
so we have Peach, Luigi, Donkey Kong,
Okay.
and Bowser.
Okay.
Toad.
Is there a Yoshi?
Toad.
Apparently, Charles Martinet will be involved in some way. He's the one who voices Mario in all of the Mario games and
Oh,
everything
okay.
that Mario appears in. So he's the one who goes, "Woohoo!"
And he says, "It's a me."
and "It's a me." Okay,
Has he
so who do you
always
think
done it,
plays
or he
Luigi?
started in like?
I mean, as soon as Mario was voiced, I think, because he
Okay.
wasn't voiced in the early games.
Oh, true.
Probably like Mario 64 was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's sounds
Is
right.
it? I'm gonna
Who's he
need-
guessing?
I'm-
Luigi.
oh my gosh,
Guess Luigi.
Is it?
Peach is just Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't
Okay.
even know.
No. Cole, stop.
She's
Let him guess.
from that. She's from that
I know.
Netflix chess
I know.
show.
He wasn't going to guess. He could have guessed all night, and he wouldn't have guessed Anya Taylor-Joy,
Okay.
Phil.
Okay.
No,
fair.
she's from that Queen's Gambit on Netflix.
Okay,
I believe.
Luigi,
Is it a?
No
is
points.
it? Is the person older or younger than Chris Pratt?
younger.
Is
Maybe
it
the same
male?
age
Is
as
it a
Chris
male
Pratt.
actor?
Yes.
Yes.
Luigi.
Hello.
By
I
the
haven't
way,
seen this.
I don't know if they're going to continue this, but the original Mario movie introduced the canon fact that Mario's last name is also Mario,
Mario,
and
yeah.
that
Luigi
Mario
Mario.
is his brother.
Yep, that's why they're called
which
the
is
Mario Brothers.
bonkers. Exactly.
Well, they're always. I think that has always been canon. Super Mario Brothers.
I think
But like,
that was a thing.
people
that
go
came
by their
about
last
in-
name.
Yeah.
Like why
they-
not just say like, yeah, Mario is his last name.
They called him Mario. Yeah, and his brother went by his first name.
Luigi Mario.
Okay.
Okay.
And his first name was actually Tony.
Okay.
Meatballs.
Is this person
Yeah,
tall or
it's a-
short?
Meatballs.
Short.
Tony
The
Meatballs
person is
Mario.
notably short. Has a very high pitched voice. Well,
We have spoken of him and his
often.
and
Is it
his
Kevin Hart?
content. No,
No.
we have spoken of
The
him
white
and his
person.
content on this
Gilbert Gottfried.
No.
Exhaustively. Young,
many
very
times.
popular amongst the kids.
Eh.
He's from Philadelphia.
It's Charlie Day.
Yes, I really
How
hope
nuts
you were going
is
to say
that?
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes, Charlie Day is.
Okay.
Okay, now
So Chris
guess-
Pratt, Charlie
Yeah.
Day,
Now Donkey Kong.
Anya Taylor-Joy. I'm
Like
gonna
so
get
so now we
canceled
have
if I
Donkey
try to
Kong and
guess who Donkey
Bowser, which
Kong
are
is.
both known for being sort of big hulking or like
The Rock.
Bowser's
Is
known
The
for
Rock
having a
in
big
this?
No. Bowser
Good
has a
guess.
big belly, I guess. That is a good guess. But let's start with Donkey Kong.
I'm really scared to guess anybody for Donkey Kong.
It's
Don't
not
make
it's
him
a
guess.
white person.
Okay, fine, that's good.
Is
It's a
it
white
Ron Perlman?
No.
Oh, that would be
Good
so
guess.
It
But
is
no,
a good
see,
guess.
Wrong,
In fact,
wrong direction.
Like,
Wrong
why am I
direction.
not casting this movie?
that's better casting than what they chose. They went the similar direction as Bowser with Donkey Kong. Even though Donkey Kong is like muscular,
Listen, all they did was who's hot right now, like that.
Wait,
that's
is
the,
James
not-
Corden in this movie?
But not physically hot.
no, but who is
Yeah.
who's
Is it
popping?
James Gandolfini?
No.
No, he's dead. I meant
But it's kind of a
Vincent
fat guy.
D'Onofrio.
No. Another young, like I would put him. He's popular among
David.
the age group.
It's Jonah Hill.
David.
You are so close. There's
Very
Seth
close.
Rogen.
like there you go.
Yes.
The other side of that
He's
same
Donkey
coin
Kong?
is Donkey
Yes.
Kong,
David.
and then think along those same lines for Bowser.
The one I just said, Jonah Hill.
No, but kind of a chubby,
Oh,
funny
it's
guy.
it's got to be the King of Queens himself, Mr. Kevin James.
Dude. As if he's
Better.
done anything in the last 15
Better.
He was in Grown Ups.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Give me a hint.
From our era, I have talked
We-
about him often, and
we
I
love
worship
him and respect him.
John Goodman.
I love him
No.
unironically and everything that he creates, except maybe his one feature-length film that he kind of owned and was kind of a letdown.
Oh, Dax. It's not Dax Shepard.
No,
He's been in many feature-length films, but this was kind of the one that he created.
he's
with
voiced
his,
many cartoons.
with his
He has-
bandmate.
He creates music.
Bandmate? Oh, it's Jack Black.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
That's not bad.
That's
I like
great
that for
casting.
Bowser.
I
Yeah.
think Jack Black is perfect for Bowser.
Yeah, he's also like very cartoonish.
And honestly, Charlie Day would have been 100 times better for Mario. Mario famously is shorter than Luigi.
well, Mario's supposed to be like, yeah, he's like little and kind of paunchy,
and
but
pudgy.
But this
like
is
Chris
this is
Pratt
not live
should've-
action. This is not live action.
Oh, it's
right?
not?
It's a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Yes,
well, then that
you're
makes
right.
sense.
But here's my so I was thinking about this the other day. Cartoons were better when they didn't have famous people doing all the voices.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like freaking like get
Well,
people who are good voice actors. Don't get people who are famous as actors and then make them be voice actors.
well, especially because kids don't care. It's all
Exactly.
the parents. Like,
I think
once in a
we've
while,
talked
like
about this before,
Madagascar,
right?
like someone will, like my kids will hear like Chris Rock's voice and think like, oh, that's from Madagascar or whatever. But
Yeah.
like, it doesn't make them want to go see it,
But like they do press for the movie. That's why. I think
Still,
we've talked
though,
about this.
which is funny
Yeah.
because when Jack Black, he talked about when he was on the press tour in China.
yeah.
And
Like,
he
I
was
didn't
like,
do this movie.
It's not even my voice. in
That's
the
like what
Chinese
Owen
version.
Wilson said about being like Italy or something.
Yeah. Oh, for cars.
Okay, so
Yeah, for
wait, keep
cars.
going. Do Toad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's all I have in front of me.
Well, if it's just voices like that,
I don't think they
changes
announced
everything.
They
I
did.
don't think they announced the other ones.
They did.
Well, then freaking look it up, Phil.
I know what it is, and I'm waiting
well
for
then-
Aaron to guess.
Who am I guessing? Is it our
Toad.
Keegan Michael Key?
You Googled it. You cheater.
I didn't Google it, but
Did you ask Jeeves?
no, I just went to imdb.com.
Yeah, It's funny because
Sebastian Maniscalco, I could go my whole life without watching him in anything ever again and be just fine.
it's a really weird, like
Fred
Mario
Armisen
already,
is Cranky Kong? Who's Cranky
This
Kong?
just isn't. It's
Who's
one of the
Waluigi?
characters in Donkey Kong Country. No, he's like the super old. He's like Donkey Kong's grandpa or something like that.
Who's Waluigi?
Who is
was
Waluigi?
who plays Waluigi?
Is he? I don't think he's in the movie.
Who does Waluigi work for?
I don't think that's.
You show that turd who's boss.
Is it Michael Myers? Mike Myers,
The murderer.
the fictional character.
They got the guy the voiceless actor who played Michael Myers in Halloween. They got him to be the voice actor for Waluigi.
It's gonna be huge, you guys.
It's the white guy who is the face of Darth Vader.
Yeah. This little shriveled up Benjamin Button guy.
Oh, yes.
They did not need a movie for Mario though. Like Mario is still at the top of people's minds when it comes to video games, you know.
For some, like the fact that it's a cartoon is better to me.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be like freaking Sonic or whatever, probably, which I
Yeah.
never saw.
Which,
but
to be fair, the Sonic cartoon, like the Saturday morning cartoon, was
yeah,
pretty
no, I
dope.
mean like the Jim Carrey movie.
I watched the crap out of that. Yeah, that movie, I watched it and then I had no desire to go back and watch it. The Pokemon movie was actually
My
that
son
was not bad.
loved the Sonic
Detective
movie.
Pikachu.
who let Josiah liked Sonic.
Oh, he loved
Jesse.
it.
Jesse liked it.
And here's the thing, like, I was surprised at how tolerable it was. Jim Carrey, it was like, dude, he's freaking funny. Like, I know that's not news, but it was like, I'm really glad that
he knows
Jim
what he's
Carrey got
doing.
to. Yeah, he
Dude,
did.
I think they
It
did
was,
a
like,
really good job
perfect for
marketing
him.
it because they spent so much time like talking about how bad the animation was going to be and how horrible this movie was going to be that they got the expectations like super low, but also they made it seem like this is going to be so bad that you have to see how bad this is.
Yeah,
And so it's
well,
like, this is
and
actually pretty
it
good.
was like it was the first. It was one of the first theatrical movies that was released for streaming during COVID that like was going to come out in theaters and then didn't. You know,
Yeah, true.
so it was kind of like, well, we haven't been to a movie in a few months. We might as well get this Sonic thing for $20.
Is it John Ralphio? Is he Sonic?
Yes, he is. Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, Benjamin Schwartz button.
Ben.
I see.
Jo-
Your
Yeah,
Benjamin
it's
Schwartz
Ben.
is blue.
It's Ben Schwartz.
Benj.
Ben Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Dude, actually, speaking of going to the gym, I actually got some pretty bad Ben Schwartz, I think.
You.
It's like how wrestlers get ringworm. You get Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
Ringworm. You.
ringworm, not a worm.
From the mats. From the mats and stuff.
The mats and stuff, yeah. Mostly the stuff that's on the mats.
Oh, yeah.
Gun Street Wiring Shop represents a brand new approach to the guitar wiring market. From their nothing is impossible philosophy to their community first attitude, Gun Street Wiring Shop is the premier maker of guitar wiring harnesses. Based in Central Oregon, Gun Street only does one thing: make your guitar sound and play better. Bored with your standard switching? Gun Street. Need more options? Gun Street. Looking to nail that classic tone? Gun Street. You want to try something that's never been done before? Gun Street. Sean's always coming up with new circuit designs. He's always down to make something special to fit your exact needs. So hit him up now, gunstreetwiringshop.com. Turn your SG into an OMG, your Les Paul into a More Paul, your Telecaster into a Telestar Blaster. And as always, members of the Street Crew get an extra discount at everything at gunstreetwiringshop.com. But how does it get introduced is what I want to know. Like you still have to get, like someone has to bring Ringworm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and give it to everyone else.
It's because it's very contagious, like skin to skin, but also skin to like mat.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, someone still has to like have it in the first place.
And then they're like, I don't care that I have this thing. I'm gonna go rub it on a mat that other dudes are gonna roll around on.
So it makes me think
where
that
is
like
the first, like whose patient's
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It makes it seem like ringworm is actually pretty common. Like there's just kids at every school who have ringworm, but they're just not like rubbing up against everyone else to spread it to all their friend group. Because otherwise, like,
I don't know.
ringworm doesn't just like appear out of nowhere. All right, let's start this game. I'm going to Google how common is ringworm.
All right.
Google ringworm vaccine. See if it's 100%.
Today we play everybody's favorite.
We play.
Everybody's favorite game. Guess that pedal review. Today's first installment is an account called
It's apparently the same infection that causes athlete's foot and jock itch.
Oh, it's like a
It's just a fungal infection. I think you can get it from your pets and stuff too, like dogs and cats have it often.
Okay.
Anyway.
probably when you do that thing where you're like, give me kisses, and then you go.
Ringworm is very common. Anyone can get ringworm, but people who have weakened immune systems may be especially at risk for infection and may have problems fighting off a ringworm infection.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's play this game.
Okay. This installment is
Check this out.
Shut up, Aaron.
The ringworm thrive in warm, moist places. Poor hygiene and long-term wetness of the skin create a perfect environment.
Dude.
That's why wrestlers too, because they sweat on
Long-term
each other all the
wetness.
time.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize. No more ringworm talk.
This is posted by Tucky Monkey, spelled N''Tucky space MNKEY. This is a 5-star review titled Amazing Pedal. United States, January 11th, 2021. I am a beginner guitarist, but I'm experienced with other instruments. I believe I became interested in the guitar when I learned about the pentatonic scales. I've been using this pedal in conjunction with the looper so that I can lay down chord progressions in different keys and then solo over top of them. If you like ambient sounds, this pedal is amazing. Just letting the sound flow out of you is so relaxing. It will pull you in and you will play forever. There are so many ways to set the controls. It reminds me of my synthesizer. You can dial in so many sounds. I can tell I'll be playing on this pedal for the rest of my life.
I like that this guy's like a multi-instrumentalist, and then he's like discovers the pentatonic scale, and he's like, I gotta play guitar. So
How can I make my music more boring?
pentatonic scale, I must play guitar. It's not a synthesizer pedal, is it?
No.
Is it just a looper?
No.
He said he uses it with a looper.
With a looper.
Oh, okay.
Is it so it's got a lot of knobs on it?
Define a lot.
Many.
No.
A large amount.
No.
Does it have more than 5?
More? No.
Does it have 5?
Yes.
Is it a Strymon Blue Sky?
No. No.
Why was that difficult for you to answer?
Because I was looking at a detail on the artwork
Okay.
and I thought something dirty was happening But
okay.
5 knobs. Is it a Strymon pedal?
no,
5 knobs and the truth.
5 knobs. Is it a big enclosure?
no,
Is it Electroharmonics?
Oh,
No.
Is it a blooper?
no,
Is it Chase Bliss?
no,
5 knobs. Keeley?
no.
Is it a boutique brand?
Yes.
Is it a New Neighbor?
No.
Is it Way Huge?
No.
Is it a Matthews?
JHS?
No.
Is it a Wampler?
No.
Is it the Walrus Audio Descent? Not Descent. Depths? Not Depths. What's the one with the little spelunker dude on it?
Oh.
Is it a Walrus Audio pedal?
Yes.
It's not the Slow. Is it the Slow?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't thinking of the Slow, but what's the other one called? What's the other reverb? Has the guy in like the underwater, like the little submarine?
That's not a reverb. That's a compressor.
No.
Deep
That's
6 depths.
that's the guy. That guy's wearing like a scuba
sorry.
mask.
Sorry. Yes.
Like an old school.
Oh, the
super-
Fathom?
Yeah, Fathom.
That's yes. Okay.
What did you think was going on the pedal?
Okay. I don't want to look at the picture of the Slow. Zoom in.
It looks like the whatever movie studio it is where the
Yeah,
little
is it
kids
like
Yeah.
shooting
is
off
it
of the map.
DreamWorks?
Except there's 2 people
Two
sitting on this moon.
So it looks
Yeah,
like there's
I
some,
feel you.
I thought there was a gentleman lounging
some extracurriculars.
lounging back, and then
Just like waiting for someone to bounce the moon up and down.
Remember that Netflix show called American Vandal?
Yeah. I do.
Remember
know what
that
you're talking about.
simulated
yes,
when they simulate the thing on the dock?
yes, and then it's like, but it turns out he was just by himself. It was like,
when the guy looks back at the camera and gives him the thumbs up. Oh, that show. They're making
Okay.
another Tiger King.
Oh, really? Is it animated?
Yeah.
I can't wait for like the
Chris Pratt is
fictionalized,
playing the
like
voice of
John Leguizamo.
the
is
dramatized
voicing the
version.
tiger.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that was 69 points for Cole.
Hey, in
Next.
a way, The Lion King is a remake of Robin Hood. Because in Robin Hood, the king is also a lion. King Richard, the Lionheart.
What if they're related?
It could be.
All right, keep going.
Okay, Phil.
Keep talking.
Okay. This next review is by Voice of Reason and Concern.
I like it.
I wonder if that's his actual, like his Amazon, like his permanent Amazon name, not just for this review. He is always a voice of concern.
I think that's
no matter
probably
what.
like, right? It's like,
Yeah.
okay, my reviews are the voice of reason and concern. This is a 5-star review titled An Essential Pedal, all caps, an essential pedal for a serious guitarist.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this
United
guy
States.
sounds lame.
United States, August 2nd, 2021.
I like that you're getting these like recent ones.
For a pro, the pedal name requires no introduction.
Okay.
For the uninitiated, I hope that something I say will motivate you to give it a listen. You could go through a slew of pedals before finding one that accomplishes everything this pedal does. It's an old, reliable friend, not merely an ally. A reliable friend along your guitar journey. It's a distortion pedal par excellence.
Par
If your
excellence.
amp's too hot and you have too much headroom, it'll tone things down a bit to that perfect spot with other pedals where other pedals might leave you seeking. If you need a bit more go juice, it's there to give you that extra kick, whether for leads or rhythm. Depending on your setting, it has the range to provide overdrive to one side and fuzz to the other. But it would be a disservice to rely on it for either, because far too many good pedals exist to handle those tasks. This is a pedal that will grow on you. Any beginner shaking her or his head over the complexity of guitar will look at all the things you require to be a competent musician. And while the list of things you'll need is considerable, it won't be too long before this pedal makes an appearance among the list of vital necessities. Yes, there are other pedal name like pedals out there. Indeed, there are several brothers and sisters of the pedal name family of pedals. None can do more than this. Somewhere scullying around in your gear bag, there needs to be this pedal.
Proco
Is it
Rat.
a Klon? It's a distortion. Did he say it's a distortion?
He did.
Yeah.
It's not a rat. It's not a Proco Rat.
It is.
Oh. Sorry.
Out of the gate. Nice
Don't
work,
make
Cole.
this game very fun. You know, this
How did you do it?
Entertaining, right?
The fuzz to overdrive thing
Yeah.
is what, and then just there's not that many pedals that are like as ubiquitous as that are distortion.
Yeah, that's true. Like he keeps talking about like the legacy of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not going to read this review because it is. I need to figure out how many words. I think I'm just going to copy and paste this art. There's a review for another review for the slow that is so freaking long. It is ridiculous how long this guy wrote for this dumb pedal. So I think I'll just post that in the group because I've never seen anything like this. But okay, last review, du jour.
Okay, I'm gonna take my time on this one. I'm gonna slow cook it.
You could just like give me a chance to guess.
I'll do that.
Yeah, yeah, Aaron.
I'm not gonna even guess until I've asked at least 5 questions.
This review is by Josh. Good old banana fingers.
Josh,
5.
you're talking about Josh Martinez from The Challenge?
No,
Used to be on Big Brother.
no, I'm talking about Josh, one of Mr. Beast's cohorts.
Oh, you're talking about Josh Scott?
Jaw.
5-star review. Sounds great. Huge range of sounds.
Josh
August
Scott?
27th, 2021. If you are looking at this, you already know what the deal is.
So why are you writing the review, bro?
The original pedal name is famous, and this pedal has quite a well-earned reputation. This pedal sounds great and has a huge range of sounds. In particular, the combination of the 12 different modes and the tone control open up just so many possibilities. The internal trim pots add even more. This is to say that this pedal requires experimentation. You'll probably find multiple settings that you like for different reasons and that suit different styles. So, if you are into tweakability and experimentation, this pedal could be for you. If you want something straightforward and simple, maybe look into something else.
Is it the bonsai?
No.
Okay, I missed the entire thing, so I really
Good.
don't know what it is.
It's
Good,
a,
Aaron.
It's a pedal that is like very well known, but it has 12 different modes on it. So I guess the bonsai.
I mean,
oh, is it? Does it not have a bunch of modes in it?
it does have I just didn't. I was not aware that this pedal was as famous as this person claims.
I'm saying the
it's
pedal
like
that
the
it's
pedal
based
itself.
on.
Okay.
I was thinking it was like a muffaletta or something, or a bonsai or something.
Is it like an overdrive?
No.
Is it a fuzz?
No.
Is it a reverb or delay?
Is it a distortion pedal?
Yes.
Oh, is it like a?
Wait, which one is it?
Is it a reverb?
No.
It's a delay with 12 modes. Is it like all digital and like a timeline or something like that?
No.
It's not like. Is it a Boss?
It's not a Boss.
Is it Strymon?
No.
Is it boutique?
Yes.
Oh, is it the Empress?
No.
Is it a Source Audio?
No.
Are we on the right track?
Not really.
Is it a pedal with like a bunch of delay modes on it that you can choose?
I mean, it appears so.
What color is it?
Oh, I hate this question. I'm going to say gold. But I believe it comes in alternate color.
Is gold like the main color?
Yes.
Is it an Earthquaker Devices pedal?
No. Good guess.
It's kind of like that.
Is it Walrus?
No.
Is it Wampler?
No.
It's gold.
How big is the enclosure?
Standard-ish size.
Like single
shape.
size?
Gold.
Yeah.
It's not the Walrus, the D1. They made a gold
Walrus.
version of that, right? It's not Walrus at all. Is it boutique?
He said it is.
Oh, you already said it is.
Is it? Has it been? Is it like recent release, like in the last 5 years, or is it older?
I don't think it is. I think it's been around.
Is it a
this pedal
DL4? Oh, that's not gold or.
Is this one we've heard of?
Let me see here. So here's a review from 2015.
Okay.
Is it a brand we talk about?
Yes. It's a brand we
Is
are
it
familiar
New
with.
Neighbor?
No.
Does it have tap tempo?
No. Good question.
Does it just have one foot
Is it
switch?
an analog delay?
Wait, what question am I answering first?
Analog delay?
It is. It is. Whether it is or it is not, it is mimicking.
It seems
It's
unlikely
meant to
that it
mimic an analog
is
delay.
if it has different modes like that. It's
Yeah,
not
but
it's not
is it meant to mimic
electro-harmonics.
an analog delay?
What?
Yeah, is it like a Memory Man or something?
No, it's not a memory man.
Is it
Does it
meant
have
to?
presets or modes?
Oh, is it the
Modes,
Catalan
not
bred
presets.
Echo Rec?
Yes, Aaron.
Oh, you know what? I was just going to guess the Bell Epic, too.
Oh yeah, that one's not gold though.
Aaron, how did you guess it?
It is like black and gold.
You started
Because-
googling.
No, the Bell Epic is
Yeah.
like gray and blue or something. The Echo Rec
There's a
is black and gold.
one.
That's the Echo Rec. It's because
Bell Epic.
we listed so many boutique ones
Oh,
and that,
it's the Bell
and
Epic.
then
Yeah.
it's you said it's based on an analog delay. Doesn't
this
have
thing
presets.
seems
It's a
sick.
regular thing, and it's gold, and it just occurred to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
That was a very
I don't think it has
popular
modes
one.
in the way that you think of modes. Like it's not trying to emulate different things, but you can choose like the number of heads that are engaged because it's based on
Yeah,
like, a
it's delay
Benson
time.
Echo Rec, which is like a magnetic tape head delay.
Yeah.
That one always seemed cool, but I
They used to talk about it on GAK.
Never played one.
Fairly often.
Did you have the Add an Echo? Did you ever buy that one? Their oil can delay.
I did.
And how did you feel about it?
I really, really liked it, but at one point I had like too many delays, and I can't remember what I was trying to buy, and so I sold it.
And it didn't have.
It did not have tap tempo.
It didn't have tap tempo.
But it sounded so. The warble in it was very cool, and I say that knowing that like the warble in the El Cap I love, but it was just different. It was like it just was gooier.
Yeah. I wanted that one, and the Old Blood Noise has the is it Black Fountain?
I think that's a fuzz, isn't it?
It's supposed to be the same effect.
Fuzz and delay
Really
are the
wanted
same
to try.
effect.
What?
No, he's disagreeing. He's
No,
saying it's not a fuzz; it's a delay.
It's an oil can delay.
Oh.
The Black Fountain is an oil can delay like the Add an Echo.
Oh.
Why? What brought fuzz into this?
I said I think that's a
'Cause
fuzz.
he thought it was a fuzz.
And then you said,
it's not a fuzz now.
And then you said it's the same effect, and I said
I
fuzz
missed
and
that.
delay
I
are
didn't
not
hear
the
you
same
say
effect.
that. That is correct. Are they?
Are they?
How does fuzz work? Is what I need to know.
Sounds like
I
fuzz.
feel like delay.
Fuzz and delay sounds like a
Because
an
is
electro-harmonics
distortion made
combination.
by delaying your sound?
No, it is not.
Fuzz on delay.
Sound.
Cole
But is
getting all
distortion
is like-
type of slowing down?
Cole getting all
Distortion-
snooty about acoustics.
Distortion
in the
is
group.
like
Isn't that just a
specifically-
fancy word for bummed out?
Distortion specifically is when like you have a certain frequency on the input and the output has harmonics of that frequency, or even maybe not even harmonics, but that it has other frequencies. So like
Because it slows it down.
the most normal manifestation of that is harmonic distortion. But that comes from, for example, clipping a signal. So like if you had a sine wave and you clip it, the extreme case would be a square wave, which would have all of the odd harmonics of the fundamental. So that's what distortion is. But distortion is also probably like it also has like a colloquial meaning that's just more generic of like sound that is not what you wanted it to be, or sound that's not clear or something like that, Like if you were to say the sound is distorted, that could mean, like if it's an FM radio that sounds distorted, it could mean a whole bunch of things, I guess. Even if it isn't actually demonstrating distortion.
But it has nothing to do with like slowing it down.
No.
So that you hear it later, so it's like delayed somehow.
No.
Aaron, I think you said
they're not
no.
the same. I think it's been proven that they're not the same. Except I don't accept your proof, because I need 100% proof that no distortion has ever been slowed down or delayed ever before I will believe.
What about the long-term effects of
your
distortion?
statements? Yes. Like, how do you know that if you distort a sound now, it won't be delayed 10 years from now?
Exactly.
Do your own research on this one, folks. Man, what a wild ride this has been.
It has been a wild ride.
I
Remember
guessed
we
that
talked
one
about the
without
Mario
even having
movie?
heard the review. Oh, dude, that was like, how many years ago?
It's going to be pretty terrible.
I'm going to say it's going to be 8 out of 10.
I don't know. Like, Nintendo has an impeccable track record for games and a pretty piss poor track record for movies. So
What other movies?
Is it going to be
have we
Mario? Wait, it should be Mario Lego.
I'd watch a Lego Mario movie in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever done. Yeah, they have. Man, have they done
What
Mario
other-
Legos?
Yeah, they
What
just came
other-
out with the Nintendo Lego set, remember? The NES Lego?
Yeah.
And it has like Super Mario TV that like
Okay. Yeah, they have done a...
scrolls across the screen.
Oh, they did like
But
the
there's
Mario
other sets, too.
Kart. Oh, but yeah, they do have a bunch of Mario Legos. Oh, the minifigure looks awful. They're not like actual minifigures. They're built
It's like a
multiple
different
normal blocks.
The Mario thing is like it's like some weird thing where they has like little sensors on it, and then you set it on the thing and then it does things. I don't know. What I'm saying is it's not just bricks. It's like
it's not. Yeah, that makes sense. That's weird.
It's almost like half Duplo.
Yeah, it looks like it. The minifigures look like Duplo, kind of. It's pretty dumb, guys.
But they've done a Mario movie before. That was Nintendo.
Did you sit in some gum, Aaron?
No.
You're about to...
What else besides Mario?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think nothing. None that I know of.
Guys.
Yeah.
It's been great. Thanks for friendship.
You can pick your nose and you can pick your friends.
Cole.
You can't ship your friends.
Thanks for friendship.
Cole has to get up in like 2 hours.